going to be your normal night of theater. This will be Shakespeare with a strap on.
You can't describe this comedian without using the word manic. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be taking a look back at the comedy origins of Robin Williams.
Oh, sorry I'm late, but after all those scotches, I had to piss like a racehorse.
Robin McLaurin Williams was born July 21st, 1951 in Chicago, Illinois. After studying at New York's Juilliard School for 3 years, Williams continued practicing stand-up. In his madcap comedy routines, he seemingly followed any tangent that entered his mind to its illogical and hilarious conclusion.
A little sip of Perrier here. I had to stop drinking alcohol because I used to wake up nude in the hood of my car with my keys in my ass.
Williams also had small parts on television, including The Richard Pryor Show and Happy Days. The popularity of that appearance led to Williams' first big break. In 1978, Mork and Mindy debuted, and Williams portrayed an alien sent to Earth to observe humans. Eventually, his comedy idol Jonathan Winters also joined the cast. Williams' spontaneity was evident, and scripts allowed for his improvisations. However, it was also around this time that the comedian began to struggle with drug and alcohol abuse.
I think I've done the wrong thing. I'm becoming like them.
Williams made the jump to film in 1980 in the live-action Popeye movie, which highlighted his talent at voice mimicry.
You know, it's one thing I got, it's a sense of humor.
He then took on more dramatic roles. This was followed by a Golden Globe-nominated performance in the 1984 comedy drama Moscow on the Hudson. Williams' mastery of dialect was evident in his portrayal of a Russian man in the United States.
That is 2 Big Macs, 1 quarter pounder with cheese, 6 pieces chicken McNuggets, 2 boxes Ronald McDonald cookies.
In 1986, he began hosting Comic Relief with fellow comedians Billy Crystal and Whoopi Goldberg. Williams' career continued to soar with another highly acclaimed performance in 1987's Good Morning Vietnam. The highly improvised role earned him a Golden Globe and an Academy Award nomination.
Hey, is it a little too early for being that loud? Hey, too late. It's 0600. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early.
In 1988, he took on a role in the Terry Gilliam comedy, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Following that, Williams focused on drama for a few years and then appeared in another Terry Gilliam production. His character in 1991's The Fisher King allowed him to showcase both his dramatic talent and the spontaneous energy for which he was known, and it won him another Golden Globe and an Oscar nomination. That same year, he appeared opposite Dustin Hoffman as an aging Peter Pan in the hit family film Hook. This movie allowed Williams to portray both a middle-aged businessman and his youthful alter ego. Williams also took on a couple of voice roles in animated features that year. First came his turn as the genie in Disney's Aladdin.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
This role proved the importance of voice talent to an animated film, as he ad-libbed much of his dialogue.
All right, Sparky, here's the deal. If you want to court the little lady, you gotta be a straight shooter. Do you got it?
Then came his role as a confused bat in the environmentally conscious cartoon Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. 1993 saw Williams don a fatsuit, wig, mask, and muddled British accent to play the title role in Mrs. Doubtfire. That part allowed Williams to once again do what he does best.
I do voices.
Yeah!
We've come to this planet looking for intelligent life. Oops, we made a mistake.
I want you in the worst way.
Well, it's certainly a rough meeting, and it's not going very well for me, I'll tell you that. Hey, boss, give it a chance. She's going to loosen up any moment.
He continued his string of family-oriented comedies in 1995 with Jumanji. He also provided comic relief as a Russian doctor in 9 Months.
I never get a chance to work with people in Russia.
Oh, it's more the sort of technical side.
No, animals.
Following that, Williams was a big kid in Jack. Also in 1996 came The Birdcage, where he portrayed a drag nightclub owner trying to play it straight to impress his son's fiance's family. While he could have shown his flamboyant side in that role, Williams was, for the most part, restrained. The comedies Flubber and Father's Day followed in 1997. The next year, he appeared as a doctor who used humor to cheer up his patients in the Golden Globe-nominated role Patch Adams. More dramatic turns ensued, as well as a few dark comedies, most notably the cult film Death to Smoochie.
You want your little booger eater on my show?
Of
course.
Yes, very much.
2002 was the year his comedy DVD, Robin Williams Live on Broadway, was released as a follow-up to his popular stand-up specials of the late 1970s and 80s.
It was so reassuring the other day. George W. Bush talked to the stock market and... You know, it must be him talking about business ethics is kind of like having a leper give you a facial. It doesn't really work.
Since then, his film choices have included independent films, dramas, family films, and of course, comedies. And he concluded his Weapons of Self-Destruction comedy tour in 2009.
And I know many of you have been looking for Sarah Palin's book. It is a bitch to find. Good luck. I found it somewhere between fiction and non-fiction in the fantasy aisle.
Though he is one of the funniest men in Hollywood, Williams' talents as an actor have also translated into drama. Over the years, his roles in Dead Poets Society, Awakenings, and August Rush have earned him much acclaim, and Good Will Hunting even won him an Oscar. Robin Williams' irreverent madcap humor, impersonations, and hilarious tangents have made him a beloved comedian the world over.
Till next week, sir. Nanu, sayonara, shalom, do svidaniya, ciao, King Long Saobi. From all of us here on this wonderful little planet of sand, catch you later.